Perfect. Let's do it.
What's going on, Dad? If you're like me, you got kids, you want to get out, you want to stay active with them, and you want to have their bikes with you as you're going on some of these day trips or even up into the mountains, something like that. If this is what interests you, I got a bike rack for you. It's the Kuat 4-bike rack. This thing is absolutely amazing, and we're going to dive into every single detail. Okay, Dad, here is the rack. Like I said, this thing is my favorite. I think it's the best rack you can get on the market. Holds 4 bikes. It has a stand where you can fix the bike, do a number of different things, which I'll show you in a bit. But we store it here on the wall using this RackStash. This thing is amazing. Keeps it up off the ground, nice and easy. So we're gonna pull this thing down. As I said, this is a bit of a beast. It weighs a lot, but I still think it's worth it as we move forward. So we'll get it pulled off and then we will get it on the car. Also right here, we've got our Yukon. Has this little plastic cover and there's a little piece right here that does a quarter turn. Same over here, quarter turn. And then it just pops right off. You gotta make sure to pull up in here to not break it off. As an extra measure of security, I keep this locked on here so it can't fall off. Just goes like this, pops right off. That tab right there loosens it up, and there's a little ball inside that makes it nice and tight, so that's your extra measure of security. This thing is not light. Probably weighs about 100 pounds, but it's very stout and it works extremely well. So I would absolutely get one of those furniture dollies so you can move the thing around, but it's heavy, but it's worth it. I usually typically roll it out, get it set up for my car. I got Brownlee and Callan helping me out today, doing some good videography work.
Action.
Get in the hole. Ready? I'm going to back it up and then push it in.
A little bit more.
Got it?
Not all the way.
It's always fun to have the boys help me out with this whole process. Gives them a feel for hitch activity. And then we crank that down. Not too tight, but tight enough to where it locks everything nice and immovable. And then, of course, do like extra security for the lock there. Dust cap. So this thing has a couple different options. That little lever right there pulls it down straight, and then you can actually lower it down farther, which I'll show you later. The other cool thing is this has a Workbench setup, so that pulls out, locks in, and you can actually lock your bike in there, and you can pump up tires, you can change tires, you can do all sorts of different things with that. It's a super cool feature to be able to have.
Use that.
Bikes alternate back and forth. This is probably my favorite part about this entire thing. It's one step. You get that on, down on the tire, and you're good to go. Of course, you got some ratchet straps on the side to keep the wheels in. Those aren't going anywhere. Now, these Woot bikes are amazing. I'll put a link to the ones that we have for our kiddos in the description. This one is a little bit smaller, so it didn't quite work. There's an extender for these racks that will go down on the tire, which I'll also include. But for now, I just had it on the seat post. That holds it up pretty well. And you can see the down angle. That allows you to open the door.
Okay, open it up.
And make access into the back of the vehicle with all your bikes on there. That is a game changer. And then finally, each one of these have their own lock that will tie onto it, so you don't have to worry about anything getting stolen. It's all built in, nice and easy.
Perfect. Let's do it.
All right, time to ride. Got everything off. and you can see it flips up for nice, easy storage. The one problem when you're riding with this thing in particular is the backup camera is blocked, as well as trying to back up in general. It thinks that somebody's behind you, so that can definitely cause you some problems. So you can disable it. It's definitely a challenge, especially with this GMC. You've got the rear camera for your rear view mirror. That's also blocked, but something that you just have to pay attention to. There you go. Everything's loaded up in a couple minutes flat. Locked on. Getting ready to go home. Not light when you're flipping that thing up, but it's a good little squat exercise. There you go. Back home. Everything unloaded. As I said, this thing isn't light. It's not cheap. But if you're looking for something quality that will last you for years and years and years, this is absolutely your way to go. If you have any questions about this, put a link in the comments below and ask any of those questions. Got some affiliate links for this in here as well. But if this is something you're interested in, I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching. Check out the video linked above if you're interested in any more of the cool products that we test as a dad and as a family here. Talk to you soon. Thanks.